Hi guys, welcome to another video of P3D version 5. It's me, Blasp, continuing with our McDonnell Douglas slash Douglas theme. This time we're flying the DC-10 made by CLS or Just Flight. Possibly I think it was originally made by CLS and then Just Flight somehow were involved, at least in terms of publishing. And we're going to be flying today from Alicante all the way to Mallorca. Quite a short flight. I think it's quite good for these type of short clips. And I thought it would be nice to kind of show you the aircraft and how it kind of works. I'm just gonna move it a bit. There we go. But so yeah, what can I say about this? Originally an FSX add-on. I think it was updated to P3D version 1 to 3, then also for version 4. Not completely, but there was an installer for it. This is part of a total kind of overhaul package for it. There's a mod fixing a lot of things, also adding a bit of modernities in the cockpit, which I've included. I've been thinking also of making a separate one where you can just do kind of the normal VOR and those type of flying, but this one is more of a, I guess, MD-10 or whatever you want to call it. And it's quite a okay model. I also have some PBR upgrade. Can't really see it in this one because this livery isn't PBR, but the only thing I guess it changed, you can't really see the glass is kind of non-see-through. Not really sure if I should use the PBR for these specific models, but oh well. It looks really nice on one of the American airline liveries that I have. But I thought I would do an Iberia livery today since we're flying to Mallorca from Alicante. Thought that seemed suitable. The external model otherwise I think looks quite okay considering the age of it. And I think this is the best DC-10 out there. I don't think there's another DC-10 in the flight sim world. There'll be another one I think from Microsoft Flight Sim. There's some freeware developer who's probably going to do a great job. So all of you who do play Microsoft Flight Sim will probably get to enjoy it pretty soon. I'm probably in a really, probably even better than this one since it's so old. And I think it was originally part of the Lite series, so it wasn't as systems heavy. You know, a lot of unmovable switches. I think the mod tweaked some of that, but not all of it. In terms of add-ons, of course, apart from the plane, I also have a sound pack for the DC-10 because the original sounds are pretty bad. Then I do have this Alicante by, I think it's Pilots. Really nice. You have the inside, and I've been to Alicante Airport. It really looks like this. Then I have photoreal for Spain. Then I have I think it's the Aerosoft package, I think, for Mallorca, Ibiza and all those. It's either Aerosoft. No, it must be Aerosoft. I was thinking it was MK Studios, but I'm pretty sure it's Aerosoft. So so that's gonna be some nice scenery as well. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to cough a bit. Okay, so let's get this show running. So if we jump to the inside, as you can see, quite okay. You can see the age of it in terms of being an older add-on, but still, I would say, you know, feasible, sufficient for me to kind of fly, and you know, I think the key is kind of it doesn't look, you know, freeware. You know, even though it doesn't have like the modernities of, you know, having PBR and nice kind of all the details. And it's kind of nostalgic as well to fly these old ones. This was my first, when I got the FSX, this was my first add-on that I got for it. So nostalgic in that sense as well. Remember trying to learn ILS approaches with this one. And that was a lot of fun. Maybe not the easiest aircraft to do that, even though it was the light version, so in that sense it was quite okay. But yeah, otherwise nothing spectacular. Let's think. I'm just trying to think. I don't think we have a load manager on this one, so we just have to insert the the values separately, same with fuel. I think I'll do it now. I'm just gonna bring up my sim brief, because I did a flight plan on that. Let me just see if I can find it. It's in one of my... Here we go. So here, and I forgot to actually generate the flight, so we're gonna do that. So let's see. Okay. That's gonna be our... Let's do with the takeoff weight, and then we put in the fuel. I find that to be the easiest. I'm just gonna move this so I can do it in the sim. We go fuel and payload. Let's do... you have to do this a bit. I'm just gonna do with the percentages first, and then we see a bit where we land. I don't think we need, but I'm just gonna keep center 2. I'm not sure with the balance on these ones. It's 110, and we need like quite a few. We need like 37,000, so we can probably go down to 33. I'm just doing this. I'm probably down to 25. And let's do 20. Might be a bit higher than our 48. So let's do 18. 44. We can do 15 on all of them. That should be sufficient. 36,000. And now it's a bit too low. Let's do... Usually I think you want to do the wings a bit higher, like that. I'm gonna give a bit of leeway since I'm not sure the calculations for fuel are correct. You know, with SimBrief or with CLS, you know, it can vary a lot. Hopefully, or usually it shouldn't, but you never know. Okay, then see gross weight 372, and our estimate takeaway should be a bit less. So let's go down to 32 on that one. We are... Let's see, that's the cargo one, so we can go down to 8,000 on both of those. Let's go down to 30,000. And we need to be at 352. So 24,000 maybe. 354. 352. I think we're kinda good. Let's do this 8,000 just to also give a bit of leeway here. And okay, then the aircraft is loaded with that, so that's perfect. Hopefully also our flight plan will be in line with pilot ATC, otherwise I'll just fly without ATC, but I'm hoping I can get that. Let's see. On that topic, it's good to kind of highlight that this one does come with an FMC, but it kind of doesn't work. It's really simple. It just follows the in-game flight plan, but I have the ISG program, which is also part of the mod package, so it kind of gives you a nice, quite well working FMC. So I'm just let me think. Let's maybe put on the batteries first, but I think the battery is on, or either the ISG is actually separate. Let me just check the batteries here on the... So this one has a flight engineer panel, and you know these old ones when you used to have to fly with 3 people. So I think that's the battery switch. There we go. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think external power is connected to just the parking brake, like you won't have a separate... Let me just see if I put that on. Do you see anything? Nope. So there we go, now we have external power. Let's see, I think you need to open the battery buses as well, if I'm not mistaken, and then these ones. That should be a good start. Now let's... oh, I can also show you, you have a click spot here, so you can kind of get your info. You can't see it now, but it's like to my left of my screen, and then you can kind of get some of these where you can adjust, like this one for example. So I can open the door, and then you open that door. Let's see if I can also connect to that door, or if it will have to be the first one. So we'll just do Ryanair, and then let's see, no jetway can operate at this position. Well, that's not too nice. Aircraft door too high for elevation range. Let's think about this one. Could potentially be due to... I might not have set up GSX for this. I'm gonna do a little bit of dirty one. Let's do... Oh, and stairs are disabled. They're not playing ball with me. Well, I guess we'll have to make do without the GSX connection for this one. Even though it has ruined the immersion a bit. So I'm just gonna bring up the door here and let's see if we can do the boarding. Ah, sorry, I went a bit, but quite a nice overview. Let's see, I'm gonna try if we just do request boarding, and then I'm gonna do, I think I have pack X, I'm also gonna set that up. Let's not do too many passengers to keep this quite smooth. We'll do, well, I think GSX will be quite quick since we don't have, so I can do 200 passengers on GSX, and then we'll do the crew, and then here on the menu I'll do our ICAO codes, I'll do our flight number, our cruising altitude will be 14,000 feet. Well, if that's what it's gonna be, sure, it's a short flight. Well, it's 206. Oh, maybe we come quite quickly from the start to the SID or something like that, which could explain it. Let's see, I think we have a DC-10 here. We'll do a bit of fewer passengers, maybe like 64. We can do in-flight system, boarding music. I don't think we have a boarding music for Iberia. So I'm trying to think which one is quite nice. Maybe we can just do Aeroflot. I think that one is quite basic one. Then safety, and I think we have one for Iberia. I don't think I've ever used it, so hopefully it isn't too loud. But I'll put it on. Then let me see. I think we need to open the forward exits. So I'm just gonna open up again that door page. So that one, then I think it's that and that. Let me just double check. Yeah. It's quite nice also with the freighter version. You do have you can see kind of the inside. I don't think there's otherwise like any inside model. I'm just gonna, yeah, basically you can see they have kind of modeled some of the inside, but not a lot of it. You can basically see when you have opened the door, kinda a bit. And then here I think it's basically just, yeah, really simple. But I mean, for its time, that was a good solution to kind of give you something. And I mean, how often do I look from the outside? Not that much. Maybe with these videos I look a bit more on the outside, try to show you a bit, but yeah, each one to their own in that regard. Okay, we will not be getting that much cargo. Are we only getting one of those boxes? Perhaps? Okay, let me just check that my lights are on. So the nav lights, I think it's the nav and the form lights. And then I think we can check if we have some no smoking sign want to have. I don't think we have an emergency power arm, just have it on. But here you have emergency light. I don't know, we can test that, but I'm not sure it works. Let me see, do you have a fire test on this? Dish test. Test. Oh, you do, but no sound. Oh, that's a bit sad. Let me check if you have another here. Doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna do those because I always forget about the yaw dampener switches. And then I think we have that set up and sufficiently well, so we can kind of do our flight plan, which should be quite quick. Let me just see if I'm a bit worried that this one doesn't have, I think it's an older database. It was a while since I used this plane as well, but hopefully it should work. So LEAL to LEPA, and we are doing a runway 10 today, and that's still 10. Perfect. Then we are gonna be flying, so we go to the SIDS and stars departure. We're doing runway 10. Mito 3A, perfect. Route, Mythos, and then we're doing B4.6 as an airway. Let's see if it does. It does do airways. That's really nice. Some developers should take note, at least from the old days, at least in Prepar3d and FSX. Okay, and then so it's only one, and then we're doing runway 24. Let's see if we have an ILS on that. Before I do that, actually, I'm gonna bring 4 to pilot the ATC so you can kind of align them. We're doing the Rooks 2P, and so 3A star, let me see. Just stating it out loud so I remember it. Then config, I'm just gonna change to Iberia. This is from my last flight. We are gonna do heavy. And we're gonna do SID. Runway 10, Mythos 3A, we're doing Mythos transition. Then we're doing star. That's the Rooks 2P. And then approach, we'll do maybe there's some small differences, just do the Y, and then maybe we can do this one, MJV. So we'll load that one, and nice. Now we have that set up. I'm just gonna wait, I'll connect to the sim, we'll get the ADIS. Oh, we won't hear the ADIS because I haven't put on the avionics actually. So let me put those on. Also one thing I like with this aircraft, that they actually have these models, so the avionic buses. So now we have the ADIS. But can I hear anything though? That's
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are underneath the seat in front of you. If you have any trouble or need any
we do
assistance,
have the right
please don't hesitate to let a
output.
flight attendant know and he would be happy to help you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their
Oh no, we do have the sound
If you're in an
to my
emergency
other
exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities
so
in
I'm
the
just
card
gonna do
and
this. I'm
back
gonna
in front of
close
you.
pilot to
If you're not
ATC,
able to
and
comply
I'm
with
gonna
these actions,
restart it.
please let a flight
I don't know
attendant
why
know
it
so that way you
sometimes
can
messes
use
up with that.
you
Hopefully
are
I
free
can
to
get it
use
to
your
work.
portable electronic
It's not
devices
always
during the boarding
straightforward.
process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once
This
you
is
depart
one
from
of
the
the
gate. Thank you and
annoying
welcome aboard.
parts of flight sim. Also one of the fun parts is to tweak a bit, of course, but sometimes it can get a bit tedious after a while. So let's see now. I do have speech output. Those perfect. I'm going to do flight import again. Luckily it's quite a fast tool, so that's one of my one of the positives actually that I kind of like with this one. You don't feel like it takes too long to set it up. And then I think the approach, let me just see, I think it was MJV for the transition. And now let me see if I connect. Yeah, now I have it in my headphones, perfect. Good, then we can file the plan. And let me switch, because I think on this one, I'm just gonna check quickly, I think I can switch from my Logitech panels. And I can do that, that's nice, but I'll be changing some things, so because basically sometimes it kind of since this one only shows one of the comms, it will basically mean when I'm tweaking the Logitech one, I'm tweaking the one showing, so that's a bit annoying sometimes, but yeah, I'll make do. Iberia 4003, ready to copy, IFR clearance. Oh, I forgot head. Iberia 4003 heavy, ready to copy, IFR clearance. And there we go. And now I'm also gonna put this one in here. I think it was the Y. We need to put the Okay. Let's see, we activate. And now I just need to check as my co-pilot is taking care of the rest.
Expect higher clearances 3 minutes after departure.
This is a bit weird, it kind of jumps over a few.
Squawk 3265.
Oh, because I never put that in the route probably. Oh, did I? No, I did. I think I did put that in the route. So let me just check. So Ruxe, and then we go to Lampa.
Altimeter is 299er 1 ground on
I think
130.65
it's that one. And then PA400. Let's see if that one exists in the database of this one. It does. Wonderful. And then Ibibu. Ibibu. Wonderful. Okay, and then we do that in order to, because we don't have vectors in this flight plan, and then let's just check that we are being, so we will go to Obumu, and that, yeah, that's perfect actually. And let's see, init ref, so we are gonna be flying, let me see if we can populate, I think we can populate some of these. Yeah, that's nice. Let's check our flight plan just for the average winds. I'm just gonna check it on my separate screen here. 284 and 15. 284 and 015.
We're ready to go when you are.
There we go. I think our reserves are around 7,000, so 7. And then takeoff. This is the only thing I don't really have any tool to use. I know there's some available ones, but I don't. So basically what I do is I put always a bit higher, so like 152, 155, 160 here should usually give enough, specifically considering how lightly weighted we are. So I think that should be fine. And we do have an auto brake as well, so it's good to remember. I'm just gonna put on the TCAS here, so I don't forget it. And that means that it's on also on the instrument panel down here. So that's good to know. I'm just gonna check if you have to put on anything else for the TCAS, or if it's sufficient to just do that. I think it's... I think that should be sufficient, let's see. Okay, let's check. I think the boarding has kind of completed. Oh, we didn't open the forward exit, that's why. So basically I guess GSX is connected but to that one. So I'm gonna do it like that.
This way, please.
Let's see, I think GSX will load this one really quickly. Yeah, the Iberia livery is quite cool. I actually love it on the McDonnell Douglas MD-82. Not sure if they had the 82s or the 87s or which version, but they look really nice, the Iberia ones. I'm just gonna go inside and close those cargo bays because that seems to have been loaded. So let's just see if we get any passengers. Yeah, basically it's going really quickly, so that should be done in a jiffy. And pre-flight, is that still going on? Ah, now we don't have the headset device here either. So now I want to check if maybe we can do seatbelt sign on. I'm also going to try to do a public announcement just to see that my...
From the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking. Welcome on board our flight. We'll be departing soon and we're aiming for a smooth flight.
And now we can
Thanks
also
for flying,
check
and we'll keep
here
you informed
on
of
this,
any changes as they happen.
I think he has done it quite nicely. He's modeled it as well with these buttons, so you can see. And maybe I haven't activated it. Actually, you need to press execute also. There we go. Now we have it activated. So quite nice. I mean, for a modder, and you know, he's made quite a nice job. The only thing I want to maybe update, I want to put like a weather radar here. So I'm probably gonna do that myself at some point. Then it would be quite a nice aircraft actually. Let me see if you have to. You don't have to align that. And let's say you have then one limitation so you can kind of use for takeoff, and then let's see, beacon light will put a boat on, so don't forget to do that. Window de-ice, I think they should be on if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna change view to this one, and then let's start. We will start with the fuel pump, and then we will start the APU. You'll see the APU starting here, so that's quite nice. Some of these are model. Let me just put on the galley as well. Oh, we have galley external power. Let's put that on until we get the APU going. So now the APU is starting. I think it's this little hole here, right? That will be the exhaust of the APU. So let's see, once we have that going. I'm also gonna request pushback, so don't forget to do that. Iberia 4003, ready for pushback. Did we get pushback? No, I don't think they called that. Iberia 4003, ready for pushback. Oh, I forgot to say heavy. But they called it anyway.
Pushback approved Iberia 4003 heavy.
Good, so we have pushback approved. Let's use... Maybe we can try GSX on this one. I don't think I've used that one in a while. Let me just close the last door as well, so I don't forget to do that. But yeah, it's a nice model airport. Like you can see people walking on the inside. That's really cool. You know, it's for being P3D, of course. Like Microsoft blows it away completely in terms of the graphics department. But I'm a big P3D fan. Let's see. So upper generator. Then we need the buses, right? And we need to put this on run. Now we have that. We don't need to do it on external power, right? So we can shut this one. So now we don't have external power. And that should be good. I'm trying to think what else is there. The setbacks are off. That's correct. I'm wondering about this pneumatic supply, if you need to keep them. I'm just thinking like if you need to have anything on for when you're starting the engines, but I'll just keep them off for now. I haven't just noticed anything. In terms of fuel pumps, you should put these on. Also for auxiliary tanks, I guess I'll put that on. I'm not sure how modeled this is, if you can kind of tweak it and kind of balance it and stuff. Don't think we'll notice it on such a short flight, but would be cool of course if that was working. So let's see. I'll do this voice record. The only thing that I want, or I've never been able to successfully get it out, is this left forward cabin door. It's always shining for some reason, but I think it's like wrongly set up. Maybe you can fix that by configuring the file somehow, because it's I think it closes when you open it, or the light goes out when you open it. It's a bit weird. Okay, let me just check since I'm not don't need that much information. We just need altimeter 1013. That's correct. Correct here as well. Then we'll check pilot to ATC and see what they cleared us to. 5,000 feet, and I think we can set that through my Logitech panel. Yes, 5,000 feet. And then I think we can put our squawk code over, so we don't forget to do that. 3265 6532. Perfect. So now we got that one correctly set up. Is there anything else now? Let me just check. I don't think so. I think it looks correct. Let's ask GSX for a or should we do Ultimate Ground Crew? The age-old question for me. No, but let's do GSX. It was a while, so let's see if how it works and how it's set up for this. I don't think I ever tried it with the DC-10. Okay, so there's the guy. Is there any... Oh, the vehicle is hiding behind the... I really need to set up. I have some configuration files, I think, for a lot of airports, probably including this one. There was like this sim market guy who made them. Cartagena or something, I think it was called. So I just need to set them up. I need to have like one day where I set it up for most of my airports. I think I only have it now for like LA and one other. Okay, so he's saying we're ready for pushback. Let's do the flight directors on. Let's see if we don't forget anything up here. No, the pitot heat. These ones don't work. I think he is gonna be closing. Let me change our view a bit. Not sure what he's checking there. Maybe making sure there's no plugs or similar. Now let's see, Iberia. Oh, that's one world, or at least it must have been at some point one world. Don't really remember on top of my head who is what. At least not. I'm trying to think. Would Finnair be one world, maybe? I know SAS is changing to Sky Alliance from the one. What's it called? The one with the circles. Can't. Star Alliance, right? That's the one they're changing from. Okay, so we are doing. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one because I don't know runway 10. I'm guessing it's the one from the right to the left, right? Let me check actually through pilot to ATC. But I'm pretty sure if we're looking heading, it should be going down from that direction. So then we would want to go with nose left and tail right. So let's do that. Also, I know with the starting sequence, you'll have to go on continuous instead of start. For some reason, it's mapped wrong. It could be that it was originally made the mod for P3D version 4, so it might be some weird stuff. Let's see. Now we're connected. Let's wait for that Ryanair aircraft to kind of hurry along. You even have some passengers here moving around with an, I think it's an ATR, or is it a Bombardier? Hard to see with my current views, but we'll have to also fly the Majestic -8 at some point. It's a truly remarkable aircraft, actually, one of the best in the sim. Okay, let's release the parking brake. Okay, all engines clear. Let's start everything. We will do continuous. We'll do 231, I think. That sounds like fun. And now we're starting it. You can see it's going up quite nicely. I don't remember the sound effects anymore, but I'm pretty sure they're quite nice. Maybe a bit quick though, the startup. So now you can see there's some smoke coming out from the engine. We start that one first, basically.
To Palma de Mallorca. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray table and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
Let's do the fuel lever. Let me see the flaps though. I think you can kind of select.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration.
But it doesn't, I don't think this is functional actually. That's a bit unfortunate.
Vamos a realizar una demostración sobre los aspectos de seguridad de este vuelo. Please pay attention. We are going to show you a safety demonstration on this aircraft.
That one is also stabilized now. That's one.
Además, hay dos salidas de emergencia sobre cada ala. Cada una de ellas está señalizada con la palabra.
And the only thing actually that I'm rappy on now in terms of really low textures are the steering and this one. I wonder if we can hide it. I can't, so you'll have to do it. I mean, it doesn't cover anything, so in that sense it's quite fine, but
En el lateral inferior de las butacas o en el suelo a lo largo del pasillo hay unas luces que se iluminan en caso de emergencia, marcando las vías de evacuación.
Make sure it's stabilized before I say something we didn't, sorry. I don't think this one doesn't have filters. It's what I would call, from the didn't start, it's what I would call, I mean, you have the high simulation ones, PMPG, FS Labs, and then you have the bit below that, which are almost there, like the TFDI. I think this one is like it, this one is between that and like the very good, or like the good ones, they're not simulation, or high fidelity ones. Just because, you know, with the mod it has some system depth and it does, you know, it does fight quite well. Okay, let's see though here on the flight engineers panel, I think we have the generators on. I'm not sure if we looked at that before. Then I'm trying to think, I think you do these ones, maybe the rudder, then you do these to auto, I think. It's a while, then you hope, now you don't open that, it's the packs auto as well. And then you want to do the trim air, and avionic flow override. And I do think that should be it though. Let me check. It's missing temperature high by such a long time. I'm wondering if the auxiliary fan. So we'll just leave it for now. Galley is fine. We will shut down our AC. Fuel pump, review buses. The view is now slowly going down. We'll hope that this isn't an issue in any sensible way. We'll check. I think we do have V5, but let me just double check. T-gas off. Then it's on basically okay. So there would be like the T-gas on, but there wasn't one. Then we'll do the runway turn-off lines. And is there specific taxi line? Oh, you have a taxi setting, but this one doesn't show that. Kilo heat. That's on. Passenger door open. That's the bug I was talking about. It's tied to that other one. These ones are correct. Anti-skid disarm. Let's do the off-brakes as well. Takeoff. Oh, sorry, that's the ground spur. We do not want to arm
We're
that.
prepared for takeoff.
I don't think it is you arm that for. wait, now I managed to mess up. There we go. Okay, let's see how this one taxis. I'm just gonna request taxi as well, or taxi clearance. Iberia 4003 Heavy, ready to taxi. Now we're having a bit of let's see, that should work, right? I guess we should have turned already, but I'll just do it this way. So the taxis a bit fast, maybe. I mean, you put it on and it kind of just blows away. Maybe I put in a bit too much power. It's quite a light aircraft today, so that could be a reason. I'm just gonna also put up my speed. You can see it there below the ATS. I'll do, just gonna put in 220, so we have that. Compared to the MD-11, it's good to know. I think this one has a quite higher approach speed. Let's see, will we be able to turn at any point here? Or is this, okay, I'll just do this then. Let's do it on the, oh yeah, there we can turn, let's do that. Someday I need to put in these taxi instructions. Okay, so let's see. We are gonna be turning here. Hopefully we can beat the Ryanair aircraft. Yes, we are beating it. It's a race against time with this AI. Okay, left is clear. Maybe enough. I would say it's on the Ryanair. And then right, it's definitely clear. We'll be turning right. It does turn quite well though, so the taxiing is quite nice, and you can see the wheel kind of moving when I'm moving my pillar. Because I have it set up in my Logitech Extreme, my old joystick, so it moves quite nicely. There we go. Overall quite a nice model. Yeah, not PBR, unfortunately, with this one. I think you can make your own. I'm probably gonna try that. I can give a shout out actually in that regard to Adam J. Pestridge, who does quite good videos on those sort of things. Okay, let's go all the way to the end right. I think we'll have use of that. Or maybe not all the way to the end, we can turn the next to the left. Should be enough. Hand over to tower. Iberia 4003 Heavy, ready for takeoff. Oh, how do you take off this engine start? Iberia 4003 Heavy, ready for takeoff. There we go. Yeah, don't you try to not listen to me. Yeah, but it's quite a good tool. I'm going to give Prepar3d to see, you know, and sometimes, you know, I don't speak English as my mother tongue, though I speak it quite well and that's my working language, but yeah, I mean, it does still pick it up quite well. Let's see, strobe lights, we have the landing lights, runway takeoff lights, perfect. GP, WS, perfect. Anything else? No. That's good. We should be ready then. No. And actually this is a reason why you do use the checklist usually. We don't have flaps or trim set, which you would usually do after starting the engines directly, if I'm not totally mistaken. So I'm just gonna quickly set the trim here. I'll put it also a bit higher, then I'll put flaps. Let's see which ones we'll go with. We'll go with, is this 15 or what is it? 15, yeah, so 0, 15, 22, 35, 50. Let's try to land at 50. Okay, now we should be ready to go on our little journey to Mallorca. I was thinking in Ibiza, I'm not sure that DC-10 actually could land there, so I didn't bother checking that. So Mallorca will have to do. Okay. Let's go to code. I'm gonna see if we can do this. If we do it. Okay, we have that, and then we have N1, and then this one will do full takeoff thrust. That is super, yeah, that is super effective of course, but not that good for the engines. Okay, so we are basically takeoff. We already went to 80, 100, and then we won the rotate. Yeah, it did fun. Let's do this one. And I'm just gonna also, I think I forgot to study. Let's see if I did, I think like that, right? Okay, let's turn. I'm not getting the nav now. I just want to follow that. So let's see, we're going to be going super quick now. Let's go to speed mode. We have the gear up. Can't do that. Oh, it's a nose slide. Turns off right side. Okay, I guess that's good to know. Now I'm trying to figure out how does this one find barrel 0 nightmare. God, I probably should have put on the ground. So I know it's the LNAV one. I know for some reason it might sometimes be a bit bugged. I'm gonna try to put on the autopilot. There we go, that was the nav one. Let's see if we can get that to work. There we go, nav. So it's a bit hard to get the nav into this mod. And then we're gonna do vertical speed before we start stalling. What's the reason? I think we put it on altitude, right? Then we put on vertical somehow. Let me just check it. So if you want to put on vertical speed, you have this one for that, right? Because it's follow it automatically. Yeah, with altitude it will follow it automatically. Okay, that's nice. I'm just 140. Okay, so we got higher climate clearance. That was actually really lucky that we didn't stall there. And actually my mistake, it's quite easy the one. I think you can do it on the ground as well. For some reason I totally missed that. So you get the LNAV, it's kind of connected to the board lock and the LNAV, the LNAV, and then you might go to the door lock, something like that. Okay, so we're already at 1,000. Up to standard. This was a super fast climb. What's this? Anti-skid fail. Oh, I guess they also.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000. You may now turn on.
So yeah, and yeah, of course the flat didn't have any picture. It was way too up to 4.5 and also on speakers. But yeah, it's priced quite nicely. I think, I mean, we were quite low on weight, so it's kind of feel like a rocket. I mean, going back to the far, so yeah. This photoreal sceneries by Matthias, guy, I guess it's developer guy. He's really nice sceneries actually. I also, you can hear it now, I increased a bit the speed to 280. I had it at 220, but it was quite a bit up to about 10,000. There's some discrepancy here. You see the coloring between this one and the pilot one. I think maybe the pilot one that shows a bit better. It's almost, well, maybe that's a bit too sandy, but it's almost just like that. I've been a couple of times. Okay, so let's see. We are going okay. We won't have to be. Have to be climbing any longer. This is a bit silly. I mean, 1,400. Jesus Christ. And please increase our speed quite a bit, I would say. Let's do 320. Please do a good reach. Now it could be good to look at the charts, and I think I do have them here in this Nav Data Pro. I don't have an account on this, but I have this offline. So, yeah, here. Palma de Mallorca. And these, I think, are the nice Lufthansa charts, which is a bit different, not that used to them, but they are nice, colorful. So let's see, we are doing the ILS while. This one, let's see if we can turn it a bit. I heard they discontinued this though, so that's a bit sad. But there's a new one, Avia Planner being released. That's a nice competitor to Naviga. So that's always good. Competition is good. Okay, let's see here. We have Precision Height 109.
We'll be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary snacks. Please look back to our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept
I think it's this one. What is it? Radio altimeter. That's a bit sad. It's something I would expect. I'm not sure this one will either. It's just but I mean, it's an old one. It's a light version, and it does fly reasonably well. That's what you expect it to do. And, I don't have anything bad to say about it in that sense. And I mean, with the mod it becomes quite a nice, I would call it like a light, easy to pick up, easy to fly, enjoyable, and then, yeah, overall nice experience. I flew this one a bit, kind of compared last year when I was thinking that the MD-11 was going to come out. I was like, okay, I'll play this one a bit, and I just don't like the SkySim one. I bought that one, flew it once, and I hate it. Awful. I mean, maybe they could have integrated ISG, but like that was just that was a sloppy. That's one of my only ones that spent money going full in, knowing that I'd probably be disappointed, but I just wanted to give it a shot. It was awful. But some aircraft are actually, let's put it this way, if you're not like really, only need the best of the best, I find a lot of fun in having better aircraft. A bit like when I flew the Bristol Freighter a bit back, my second clip, I think, second video. So, yeah, that's, I'm trying to think if there's any other ones, but, well, the 717 so a lot of people don't like that, but it's pretty good. be the LEPA. 238. So let's see if I can do it. So 1, 238 and 193. We're changing 3.9. And then 238 across. Here. So this multiple now kind of works well. Lovely. Update our heading as well. So now I'm going to check a bit what we are saying. Start ascending already, but there's no rush. Remember is that this aircraft doesn't have a VNAV. We are flying it basically by yourself. Not so getting the assistance or the decline of the descent. But we're also above, so we're trying to do it. I think I've got seatbelt signs, but the passengers are done. They usually quite forgiving with me. I did though not tell them that they could get the seatbelt signs for tank. Yeah.
The flight CLS do not dispatch seatbelt signs. You cannot let us move around the cabin. However, we ask you to leave your seatbelt fastened in case you experience unexpected turbulence.
So now we got the DC-10 here. I've been thinking about muting just the ABC game, but the only reason why I haven't done it is because I'm a bit afraid that, maybe something is tight to that when you hear that. It's always something. So that's the only reason why it's on. As of now, of course. So I'm sorry for getting that. You'll hear in the background as well some, because I have this FS chatter. So you can basically hear it like very low in the background. Basically just real ATC talking. So now you can see we're coming up to the east and down there. I think it was a quarter real, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's that fast. Let's see what angles we have on this one. That's a cool one. I really don't like the window thing though. Pretty sure it's PVR that's making them, and also these windows. It could be that they were plugged in anyway, but it is what it is. I don't think if there's anything I know is different from the MD-11, but I think it's the tail, right? The tail is a bit different. I think the MD-11 is shorter maybe, and then a bit higher, if I'm not mistaken. The DC-10 is beautiful though. Since it is the OG, we always gotta give them the credit for its due. Beautiful kind of wing shape as well. Let's see if we get some lag. I think that was probably due to loading of the airport in the class. It's not that bad though, it's a smaller one. Okay. Let's see, is this one working? And it does work, so that's nice. And I think we should time. I'm not sure about the night light now that I think about it actually. I think it worked before it tied to it being night. I should probably do some tries with all my aircraft, and then it doesn't work with like FSF spotlight. It's really easy actually. I was trying to do that, and it's quite nice to make like an okay profile, but you can have the ignition off. What else is already prepared? We can probably arm the speed brake. I don't think we'll need to use that. Then this one we can do medium. Fine, actually medium for the outer brake. Let's also check how it looks on this bike. We have two lights now. So we have the left cabin door and then we have the pump valves. Look at that car. Arm those, see if that does anything. Yeah, we should have armed them. But yeah, we are really burning through a lot of fuel. I mean, they could have been really low output right now. I should have just override that with 20,000. I think that could have done easily after still pricing. Let's see what else. I mean, a lot of them are clickable. I'm not sure how they are like. Let me see if it's this I should also for how it's manual. This is auto, so it's just the cabin. Or air conditioning, it's the air conditioning system. Cargo tank. Some of that one. Some of these tests work, that's nice. Mount station, yeah, that's nice. Okay, we can't put the cabin. That one doesn't seem to work. Auto. I guess you can transfer some of your heat valves. Okay, you can do some PA stuff. Doesn't seem to be clickable. Let's check if there is anything else that can just kind of show highlight. I guess here we can check kind of the bolts. Nicely. So we'll soon be coming down onto our 20% point based on 5 days, so I'm just going to go that one. I guess we could use nav map as well, but I don't expect that. Let's check some of the DC-10 history. It is at all aircraft. 1970 version. So a bit older actually. I was gonna guess like 74, but that's maybe the price one. First introduced with American Airlines. I should have put that one. Primary users: FedEx, American, United, Northwest. I think I have American Northwest in like PPR. And then of course they have the DC-10, which is a derivative or whatever you call it, a version of the DC-10. And what else? Production in 1989, 386 deliveries. And it was succeeded by the lengthened and heavier MD-11. Yes, okay. Yeah, I think you can see it's a bit shorter. Maybe a bit more proportional, I guess, in that sense. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to look at right now. It's basically C or B. How it's called. They always say Visa, but it's like a Visa. That's the Spanish way of pronouncing it. Okay, in February 2014, the DC-10 made its last commercial flight. So it kind of outlived the... or I think around the same time as the MD-11. It's sad for the MD-11's part at least. Cargo airlines continue. There's an Orbis Flying Eye Hospital. It's a DC-10 adapted for ice rescue. Some are for air fighting, some are displays. Let's see if it's operating still. Something operating. I'm sure it's not fully retired. I mean, wouldn't there be a freighter? Maybe like South America. Oh no, there is actually one. Transportes Aéreos Bolivianos. TAB. DC-10 30th. So this is the one I'm flying now, it's DC-10 30 passenger version. So an F, but it's an MD-10, so it's an but now I'm wondering how it looks on the inside. Let's see if I can find that. Tab DC-10. So I guess it would look like a modernized version, so something along the lines. Maybe the big vehicle actually have it there. So here we go. So if we make it a bit smaller, try this before. Let's see. Can I make it smaller? I can't. It's bugged now. Playing alone. Just play it on my separate screen. So there you can see. Basically here FMCs have some extra, then basically these are switched out. This one is renewed, so it's basically in the 11. So you can see some of the things here. I don't think. No, can't really see anything. Maybe a bit with they've changed basically everything. I guess that one is located a bit where this one is. But yeah, let's see if we have more MD-10. Start sending as well, so let's remember that. So the MD-10 cockpit looks, yeah, probably amazing to do that. It's probably a 2 people cockpit also architecture. That's really amazing. I'll give the engineers out there a big shout out. Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna be descending 3,000 feet was the one they wanted to recommend to us. Let me just see if I start here. Okay, if I already then it will start to descend by itself. That's a bit annoying. Because I'm not in any V5 mode. I guess it will move out and then down. But then it will probably descend above or climb above. So that's so yeah, maybe some of these ones aren't, or it could be like that's like that. Not 100% sure. Should watch some movies. Okay, so let's see. So at the vehicle, and I'm just gonna follow the flight plan that we're getting from pilot agency, because that one will be a bit better than this one. I don't really know all the specific ones now, just to be sure. So let's do that. 11, 1,500. I'm just gonna do the same now. Okay, we haven't started descending at this time, so that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna give us a descent of 1.5 start off with. In terms of speed, we are already gonna be saying that 180, so when it starts to the auto start to move back. There we have Mallorca. Never been to Mallorca. Hoping to go at some point. One day but not sure when, because I think it's more of a party place. I think the tourists are not that like there anymore because of all the partying they've done. Or at least they want to limit it, which I guess is reasonable if you have a lot of drunks partying. I know we're getting the approach hamburger. Approach 119er. 3,000 feet. the height, 3,500, and then 3,500. So we kind of got clearance now with the transition and all that, so that's nice. Does this have an inside cabin? I don't think so, but let's check it out just to verify. But you can see kind of the old school way. I think these are like pictures. You can do it quite nicely with the pictures though, but yeah. Ah, there was some lag, sorry about that. CPU spiking. Okay, so let's see. I think the airport is around there. So we'll be going like a bit in, and then turn and make a left turn. Turn right down. Now I don't remember the correct vocabulary. Okay, now we're at the EU, so we can go down a lot to like 4,600. Now it's not. Now it's kind of nice. Now it's full. Yeah, it's full. That's good. So let's do the same. We can actually go quite a bit down in speed. 140. I actually wait before we send too much. So we're going to go below 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. And the rest. So this is, I guess, taxi light connected to that. I'm gonna guess I'll be able to put it on when I put my gears down. So let's start descending. We are. Oh, we do have a couple of percent for this one as well. That's cool. Yeah, this does look like it's for real. Goddamn normal latency. They chat so goddamn much. Okay, now we're right on the speed, so we can start descending.
We have begun our final descent into Palma de Mallorca. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure to maintain
Look at that fuel burn.
full upright seating. Please also store any
Crazy,
carry-on
not that high,
items
but it's like
back
less
pocket
than
or under
burn.
the seat limit.
It's like standing in the shower with money. That's what they kind of say. This is Swedish wording. Basically just throwing money in a fire, in a burning fire. I guess this is why they're not that popular anymore. It's a bit sad that when you think about like all these like fuel and stuff, that it's actually so, you know, bad for the environment and that sort of stuff, but also that it's so expensive. And I mean, imagine all the planes we still see. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll get from someone putting in some hydrogen in these in these old suckers. I doubt it though. Let's go in a bit. I think we get to 5 and then how high? 320. So we are descending. We are a bit high. We should already be around 4,600. Is that French they're speaking or Spanish? That's beautiful. Okay, we're getting clearance to CLS approach. That's nice. We can put this to 2,500 by 2,000 should be sufficient. Then 2,500 for the final approach. I think we'll have to call it. it's okay, this color wheel, actually. There's no clouds spot on them, so it's nice. They're taking over clear sky. It's a bit dull, though, and I think they have quite few autogen trees. I mean, maybe there are quite, like, non-dense forests. Let's see. Let's go down to 220. 210 probably. One change from that down to 210. Can probably not descend that much, but I'm thinking we can probably do. Does this one have slats? Let me just try. So slats, yeah, it does have slats. What does it say? Takeoff. Interesting, I didn't know that you had like a setting for that. And then I guess 15 is the next. So let's use the stats to slow down. I guess we should use the speed rate instead. So let's see, we'll clear the ground I think here. We don't have to worry about, but I will actually stop our descent a bit. There's the airport, so we're close now. Hopefully this will be a better landing than the MD-82 one I did, but that's a hard one. That one feels like you're actually landing a plane. You have to like think about it. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think we have slats extended. There's we should fine. But I do get interested in actually checking what's the approach speed on the DC-10 landing speed. Doesn't have any information. Just want like a generalization on that one. Here we have some interesting. We can stay at 180 knots. I'm wondering if this is the CLS version, but they have a picture of this, a real picture. Okay, 180. That's the climb. Okay, so 155 is quite a fast lander. Okay, let's keep that in mind. And now let's see something I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget the one with the slides. The no slides are materials. Let's see, engine anti-ice. Does that work? Okay, so you can remove those. I'm just trying to remove them to not plug it up. You would probably need out of anti-ice. Passenger door. And the windshield wiper doesn't work. That's a bit sad. That'd be nice to have. You could probably like insert with like raindrops and stuff. Okay, let's see. So there's the airport. The autogen feels like it's having super low loading range. That should be good. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna check something just for my own interest. We'll continue quickly. I just wanna check. Now we do have it on the correct settings, so I mean we've been flying like LA and others now have autogen loading further away. So I'm just gonna do update and check. That's one. Sure. sure what's affecting the range of this one. Nope, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so we are getting on the base with that. We go to flaps 15 and I'm gonna drop the landing gears already. This will be quite a quick turn. In terms of speed, I am actually gonna remove the auto throttle. Then I'm gonna put down the nose lights. 991. That was good. I didn't check that figure. I always forget something when we do that. Then we do approach. Let's see if I can get this. I think we need to remove like that. Approach, glide slope, glide slope. Let's do a bit more throttle. And it is establishing quite nicely. So there I think, let me see, I think has identified the localizer. That's the runway. That's the glide slope. So it is descending. And we can probably slow down a bit more. Okay, everything is armed and ready. I'll just call established. Iberia for Iberia 4003 established on final. Iberia 4003 heavy established on final. There we go. That's how we do it. So now we're gonna do it manually. Fast still. These three engines are giving us a lot of speed. Let's try it a bit. Now we're getting a bit above the glide. Slow down a bit more.
1,000.
And let's do flaps 15. So flaps full. Some smooth feel, let's say. We're a bit fast, but that's fine, that's fine. We got landing clearance, it's really nice. I haven't seen anything on the TCAS in terms of other aircraft, so let's hope the AI is trying to pull a dirty one on me. We're a bit high maybe, I think. That's 150, I think the landing speed should be at least. I'm just gonna add a bit more speed. Now we're losing the fight. That should be cool.
500.
Okay, 500. Let's see how this landing goes.
400.
400. We're a bit high still.
Approaching
And there we have
minimum.
some cars. I think it's part of the scenery. Okay, let's
Minimum.
continue.
100.
Go down.
30.
Okay, now
10.
let's retard. There we go. We're landing down. Full thrust reversers. There we go. 80 knots. I think we want the thrust reverser. Let's go to manual braking. I think that's perfect. We can. Let's turn on the next one. Yeah, it took a while to get this
Ladies and
one to
gentlemen,
start.
welcome to
think it was a successful
57
landing,
a.m.
generally
and it's
speaking.
currently about 26 degrees Celsius.
I mean, not
You can now use your mobile devices.
perfectly on the
Please
landing
remain
spot, but
seated until the
close
aircraft has
enough.
come to a complete stop and the seatbelt
Let's
sign
just
is
park
turned
at
off.
some of these.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins.
Actually, this airport, I've been a bit sad about the fact that if you look at the windows here, they do look just like a picture, which they basically are. And it makes it look so goddamn ugly. Because otherwise it's quite nice. But that's a big immersion breaker actually for me. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to my ATC now. Iberia 4003, ready to taxi. I forgot heavy again. Goddamn. Iberia 4003 heavy, ready to taxi. We can keep the runway, we don't need a landing light, that's fine. We can start the fuel pump, and then the APU. Now I'm not sure where you can park these heavy ones. We'll just do this number 60 here. Just really lazy. And also short on the critical beat. I think at least this gave kind of a fair view of the DC-10 by the CLS / just right. Let's turn in here. Which one was this? This was number 60, right? So I'm just gonna check if I can get the... Oh, it's a small one. Request follow me, no. Let's see how this will go. Well, the DC-10 is quite small. I think our biggest one would be... Oh, we should have done 62, that's for large aircraft. God damn. Or are they? Yeah, I think so. I think that would be medium at least. Maybe this can be considered. Oh, and we do have that showing us how to park. That's nice. That's really nice. Is it working? It's working. It's working. Is it working nicely? It is working nicely. Okay, stop. Okay, I missed this already. So let's see. Let's see if it's a common reference with this one. We do no triggable objects. So how does the object work? We need to stop our engines to request ground service, that's why. Okay, let's just see that we get that APU running. Take the jams, the buses, then run. Voila. Now we can shut them down. 1 engine. Shutting down. 2 engines. Shutting down. 3 engines. And I think the animations are quite good. I mean, considering the age of this, I mean, this doesn't look too bad. At least when I compare it to the TFDI MD-11. I mean, you don't really have anything in there, but this one. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and we forgot to ask ready to taxi for ground. I'll just do that so we can get a good ending. Iberia 4003 heavy, ready to taxi. Where do they want us to taxi? Gate 84. Okay, so that would be a gate. Now I can close pilot to ATC. I think that felt good enough. Okay, so let's see here. We now have an aircraft closed. Let's bring this one. We forgot to put the seatbelt signs on, so our passengers were probably all jumping around in the cabin. We got the deboarding. We can end flight. 196 landing weight. Quite reasonable. Not perfect, but okay. Then let's check and do our final little thing that we usually do with these clips, and that's just checking how our landing went from the outside view. I think 460 was maybe a bit too far back. Let's do 370. Okay, so here we're coming. Haven't really rendered the ground yet, fortunately, so it's quite a nice approach. Spanish style houses. It's a bit sad because I think this Mallorca scene could be amazing, you know, but I guess it's a bit older. Got it on sale 1 year ago or something. I do like the cars though, that's nice having their own. I mean, I don't really care about seeing cars elsewhere. Scenery. Okay, let's see, we're a bit high at this point, at least from our now, but then I thought we were a bit low at the end. Sorry, the pub is messing around. We're going quite nicely. Could have pitched up a bit, but that's okay. That's what I take. We have the effects there. That one. We got the bus cover pushing full on line. You can see the speed brake. It took a while for us to stop considering how light we were. But yeah, oh well. And you know, it's bus reverse was on the middle one. I had no clue about that. I always thought it was only these ones that had bus, you know. That's nice too. Then you can see the mountain in the background. Yeah, beautiful place. It'd be nice to live here. Hopefully the tourist thing is sorted out nicely. Okay, let's do Esk. And any final words? I hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions or comments, you know, feel free to reach out privately or put a comment below. Hope you enjoyed it. I can totally recommend it, specifically with the mod. Not sure it's available though anymore now that I think of it, but you can of course reach out to me if you want to get it. I think I have it somewhere saved. But yeah, really nice aircraft. I hope you enjoyed the video, and do feel free to, what do they always say, like and subscribe. No need for that, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.